Um, hello, darling, dearest, is it that time already? Yes, we were going to see that musical together, weren't we? I'm so terribly sorry, darling. I seem to, well, I don't know that, tonight is going to work for me, is all. You're more than welcome to go on your own and, enjoy yourself. If you can find any friends to go with, you can give them my ticket. And I'll see you next week, so. Oh, yes, no, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I just, overslept is all, and... Oh, darling, well, I wouldn't want to be an embarrassment to you at the show. I would want to look presentable, you know, and I simply do not have time to, No, darling, I'm not upset with you. You're my dearest, most prized treasure. I love you more than the moon and stars, but I just can't go tonight. I promise I really do. It's nothing you've done wrong. Perhaps I was, a bit hasty in saying I was doing fine. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, and likely will for a little while, so it would be best if I took a few days to myself, is all. No, it's nothing you need to worry about. I can take care of myself. You don't need to help me with anything. In fact, I'd prefer to deal with this in private, ideally. No, it's not. I'm not. I am not laying any eggs. That wouldn't take several days to begin with. It's nothing to do with my cycle. You're not gonna let this go, are you? Fine, all right, you know where the spare key is. Come in. There. See? I'm hideous. Don't you claim otherwise. I'm disgusting. I'm loathsome to behold. I'm shedding. and it's a difficult shed this time around. So I'm just not having the greatest time. Yes, dragons shed. It's more common when we're younger. Once a dragon hits a certain age, we stop growing as much and we shed yearly, roughly. It's that time of the year for me is all, and typically everything comes off rather clean, but this year everything is ripping and tearing and itching, and I can't reach my stupid back, and I'm going to tell you the truth. As soon as you left, I fully intended to go out into the backyard and rub my back against a tree for several hours. I'm disgusting. Massive patches and flakes of dead skin clinging to me. It's filthy, it's unseemly, unsightly. My dearest treasure, my darling human mate, you should not see me like this. It's a deeply personal thing for dragons, and I am so sorry and frankly a little bit appalled that you're seeing me this way. It's the truth. All right, that's all there is to it. You can leave now. Go watch the play. Enjoy yourself. I'll be fine. I get through it. Every year I get through it. Well, yes, I can't reach my back, but I can always just rub it against something else. It's worked before. What? No, darling, you can't be suggesting that. It's filthy, it's disgusting. You can't seriously want to peel it for me. Yes, it itches a lot. But I can bear it until I have the chance to deal with it myself. I'm fine. Okay, maybe I'm not fine, but still, it doesn't mean that... Yes, darling, I do consider you my dearest treasure and my precious mate. I do, but... Yes, I know that mates help each other, but this is... It's asking a lot, darling. I'm not going to change your mind, am I? You're dead set on doing this. Well, all right, just be gentle, and if it gets to be too much or too unpleasant at any point, you're more than welcome to leave me to it. Oh, you're so sure it won't come to that, are you? Well, we'll just... Oh. Oh. That was, rather pleasant. Oh my goodness. That little flap of... It's been bothering me all day. Oh. You're smiling. Why are you smiling, darling? You're enjoying this? But this is... What, it's satisfying to you? Well, that is... rather unusual, isn't it? Well, if you truly derive, satisfaction from this, then... Well, far be it from me to deny you that, I suppose. I will admit, this is going a bit faster than it likely would have if I had done it on my own. Oh. How do the new scales look? Oh, fresh and all. I still stand by the statement that I look abhorrent right now, but, well, it is always quite satisfying in the aftermath when my scales take on a new luster. You're rather adept with your hands, aren't you, my darling treasure? Oh, goodness me. Moving further up to my shoulders now. I see. Oof. Still, certainly not complaining. You know, this is rather taboo in dragon culture. Broadly speaking, if one is incapable of cleanly shedding on their own, they're looked down upon. You would never catch a dragon eating their mate with something like this. Perhaps that should change. It really, really should. Honestly, I highly doubt most dragons are capable of such clean sheds. But, well, we all shed in private, don't we? So it's impossible to truly know. I know it's stupid, but it is a source of shame. It's like... needing someone's help with, a basic bodily function. It's embarrassing. It would be like a dragon asking to be hand-fed by a partner. It simply isn't done. And yet, even if I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own, there's something so satisfying about having it done for me. Not to mention how much quicker this is compared. My shoulders are feeling so much better. I was damn near about to start kicking myself with my hind legs like a cat, just to alleviate the itch. Okay, well, since you're here and you seem to derive some form of strange satisfaction from this, now that I'm mostly better, there's probably still more that will peel away in time, but now that I'm feeling a bit better, would you be willing to help me clean up some of the shed skin lying around? Thank you. I really am sorry. I was looking forward to this show as much as you were. I should have kept better track of my shedding, of my skin, my scales. I should have realized. I should have realized when we were first scheduling that this was a likely outcome. I should have considered it as a possibility, at least. But now, the two of us combined are about $200 poorer for nothing. Well, I am going to blame myself, darling. This is all my fault. It shouldn't have happened. I did this. Well, I don't blame you when you're sick, no, but you can't exactly predict that, can you? I, in the meanwhile, know when my shed is coming. I can track it, prepare for it, schedule around it. Even if it didn't come at roughly the same time every year, I should have realized by how much my scales were growing duller. I should have realized. And for that, I really am sorry. You're too kind to me, darling. You really, truly are. Well, that's about all of the shed skin chucked into the garbage. We could probably make it to the show. We'd be a little late, but we could do it. But to tell you the truth, even if you're okay with how I look, I think I'd like to stay in tonight. You can go and enjoy the show. You're not going to, are you? Of course not. Very well then, I suppose if you like, you can lean against me and the two of us can rest. Thank you, darling, for being so very kind to me. You are a marvel. Romancing a mortal is the best decision I've ever made, I'd say. And I've made some very good decisions in my long life. I love you, dear treasure. I love you.